Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So welcome back to Movie Monday. This week's edition is all about DC animated again. This time it's Batman Hush, which is a pretty good movie that was a little bit disappointing to me. It was a good movie that I enjoyed, but the twist in it I did not like. So there's a few people that didn't like this movie. There's a few people that were criticizing it because of the way they changed it from the novel. I haven't read the novel. I haven't read the comic. I've known who Hush is because of the Arkham games. I know about his origins in Arkham City. Once I played that game, played a side mission, I looked him up to look up more about him, and I saw him again in Arkham Knight. So from the Arkham games, I know who Hush is. And when I heard Batman Hush was coming out, I just thought, this is cool. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see it. And it delivered to an extent. It was a good movie. I just didn't like the twist that much, to be honest. They changed it, a different origin. Spoiler alert, by the way. But this one is... In this one, I mean, the Hush is usually Dr. Thomas Elliot, right? Who's a friend of Bruce, a former friend of Bruce. And he turns into a villain. And sometimes he uses Bruce's DNA as well to frame him. He goes after Bruce and Batman, etc. But in this one, Hush turns out to be the Riddler. And Hush used the Joker to kill Dr. Elliot. So Dr. Elliot was never Hush. I didn't like that. Apparently Dr. Elliot operated on Riddler, fixed him up, but his face was a bit messed up. And that's part of the reason why. I don't know, the twist is just strange, to be honest. But there's a lot of characters in this. Like, obviously it's Gotham, you'd expect to see this many characters, but there's a lot of Batman's rogue gallery in this. There's Nightwing, Catwoman, Bane, Batgirl, Poison Ivy, even Lex Luthor turns up at one point. Obviously it's not his rogue gallery, but still. Lois and Clark are there, Superman's there for like a couple scenes, which is pretty cool. There's also the Riddler, obviously, is the main villain. There's Penguin, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow as well. They're all cameoing in there. The Joker's in there, Harley Quinn's in there. Clayface as well. Who else is in there? Yeah, I think there's all of them. And Bane. Did I mention Bane? I think I did. Clayface. They brought in so many villains in this. It was kind of cool. And basically, Hush was controlling all of them. He was mind controlling all these villains to take down the Batman. And from the trailer, he shoots Batman down. He doesn't shoot Batman, but Batman's on a grapple. He shoots a grapple. Batman falls near death. But Catwoman saves him from some muggers, I guess. Catwoman finds him, and Batgirl as well, and he suffers some serious injuries, and Dr. Elliot operates on him and saves his life, essentially. So Batman's pretty messed up, Bruce Wayne's pretty messed up, and it's all because of Hush. And I thought, Dr. Elliot's right there operating on him. Isn't he Hush? And I expected the big reveal to come eventually, but it was never him, it was the Riddler. So when Dr. Elliot died, I was just like, wait, what? Because the Joker shot him. I was just like, so who's the Joker then? What's going on here? It was later revealed it was the Riddler, but still. Also, what I liked at the start was when he went to take down Bane. What I love most about Batman, probably not the most actually. One of the things I love the most about Batman fight scenes is when he's taking out criminals one by one, when he's chasing them down, hiding in the shadows, take him down one by one, just like the Arkham games. In movies it's cool as well. It's cool to see him just taking people down, like the scene in The Dark Knight with the SWAT team, or the warehouse scene in BVS. I just love him taking a bunch of criminals down. It's just cool. Picking them off one by one is just awesome. The warehouse scene isn't really that, to be fair, but you get the point. I love those sorts of Batman scenes. So it's cool to see more of that. And when he fought Bane, that was a cool fight scene. It didn't last very long, but it was a pretty cool fight scene to watch. There's a character called Lady Shiva, apparently part of the League of Assassins. She just turned up once, and I guess they're setting up for another movie, I guess, because where else did they put it in there? It was just like, it just felt like it wasn't needed. It didn't need to be in there. So I just feel like they're setting up for something with League of Assassins. That's what I assume. It's just based on what I saw. Like, she came in, they had a conversation, she left, and that was literally it. And they have connected stuff, like Lois and Clark are there, Superman's there, Lex Luthor's there. They alluded to the Darkseid war they had, because Lex Luthor's part of the League. So like, when he joined the Justice League at the end of the last movie, Justice League movie, they reference that. So there's part of that universe. So they're setting up for things for sure, but I don't know why Lady Shiva was there, to be honest. So Hush gives Poison Ivy kryptonite, and she uses that to mind control Superman. Hush has the sort of mind control abilities, I guess, to control the villains. So he uses Ivy to control Superman to try and kill Batman and Catwoman. Batman and Catwoman in this movie get in a relationship, essentially, and then they break up at the end because of his code. We'll get to that in a second. It's crazy, like Catwoman drops Lois Lane off a building to try and snap Superman out of it, and it worked. She could have killed her. Really could have killed her, but I guess it worked. Another thing I really liked though is when the Joker shot the Doctor. Batman went mental. He beat him almost to death. He was choking him out. He destroyed him. He was choking him out. Jim Gordon stopped him. But he was about to kill. He was about to break his rule to kill the Joker. Like, it would have been cool to see him do it, actually, because he is the Joker after all. But that was crazy. Like, he was really pushed to the limit in this movie. But yeah, you get towards the end, and he later finds out that the Joker is not the one behind killing Elliot. Even though he pulled the trigger, it was Riddler's control. Riddler as Hush. He found out it was Hush, obviously. Then you find out later it's Riddler that's Hush, which is an annoying twist to me because it should have stayed as Dr. Elliot. That would have been better for the storyline. But I did hear a rumor that he was actually originally the Riddler anyway, and the retconned it. So I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? But Hush takes Catwoman hostage, and that's when you find out it's the Riddler with a messed up face. And Batman comes to save her. And they have this big showdown, and Riddler does hurt him pretty bad, but Catwoman saves the day. I mean, Batman saves her first because she's in trouble. She's about to die. She's about to be dropped into some machine, and he lends a helping hand, and she saves herself, and then she saves him, and they take him down together. And Riddler's about to fall to his death in an exploding building, and Catwoman kills him. Catwoman kills the Riddler because Batman's trying to save him despite everything. He feels if you can save someone, then you got to try. That's his belief. That's his code. He doesn't want to kill. But Catwoman's like, let him go. And when he doesn't let him go, she just cuts the wire, and he's gone. Hush is gone. So it ends, and Riddler's dead now, who should not have been Hush, but he's dead now. And Catwoman and Batman fall out. Bruce and Selina fall out over whether they should have killed him or not. And he thinks he didn't have to be killed. And she's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, yes, you are a bit crazy, actually. I love Batman, but there are some villains that you just don't want to keep alive. And he's one of them. Like, his code is flawed. It is flawed. I get the no-kill rule, but it's still flawed. There's some people you just got to get rid of. It's just end of discussion, really. So when Catwoman said he's crazy, I was on her side. I was just like, yes. Like, why are you worried about saving him? Like, seriously? And they broke up over this, basically. And they agreed that their time is not now, but they could get together in future. They alluded to it. But yeah, it's a good movie on its own merits. It's just that the twist, I didn't really like that much. But it wasn't the worst movie to watch. It was interesting. I did like seeing all these characters. All that rogues gallery. Superman and Lois are there. Lex Luthor's a cameo in there. Damian Wayne cameos, Batman's son, obviously, and there's a few other things here and there. Nightwing is in this. Harley Quinn tries to kill Bruce Wayne. There's so many things going on, and it's awesome to see all those characters put into an 80-minute movie. That's all it is, 80 minutes. So yeah, it's well done, but not a fan of the twist, to be honest. But still, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I still enjoyed the movie, just the twist brings it down for me. Actually, no, 7.5 out of 10. There we go. Alright, so this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. 2 more weeks of Movie Monday left. The Christmas special and something else, which I may have mentioned before. And see ya.